Hello and welcome to the tutorial video of System Metrics. My name is Taras Savransky and I will walk you through the process of building, installing, and finally a demo. Before I start with the actual tutorial, let's have a short introduction to System Metrics. System Metrics is a microservice to measure key performance index from automation systems and manufacturing. Currently, our microservice measures OEE index, which stands for Overall Equipment Effectiveness. Overall Equipment Effectiveness Index represent the availability and the effectiveness of an automation system and the quality ratio of the product produced with that system. OEE is one of the most favored metrics in manufacturing. These efficiency indicators can be monitored for one system or a production line or even an entire factory. Here's an overview of the system architecture. We will go through individually how these elements work together and show you a demo. Alright, let's deep dive. For this demo, we need a free project: OEE Microservice, OEE Metric Generator, and OEE Grafana Visualizer. Let's start from the first one, OEE Microservice. Let's find the installation section and open the guideline. Firstly, let's clone this project. Now, let's scroll to the installation section and open the guideline. At the beginning, we need to install all required references. At the beginning, we have to install the Orion Context Broker. Let's open the link on the Docker Hub and do the following steps. Firstly, create a folder. Then, create a Docker Compose file with the following content. And lastly, start the Docker Compose. As you can see, the Docker is running and ready to use. So let's continue to the next step. Here we have two ways to spin up the microservice. First one is a .NET CLI, and the second one is a Docker. I will use the Docker, so let's navigate to the folder of the project. And build the image for the microservice. Now we're ready to run a container. Now we can run the OEE microservice with the following command. And our microservice is started. To the second step, and install the Grafana Visualizer. Open the project and clone it. The installation of the Grafana Visualizer plugin is much simpler. To run the plugin, let's navigate to the folder and install all dependencies. You can use yarn or npm. I will do it with npm. Let's wait until the package is downloaded. Now let's build the plugin. It can take some time. And the last step, let's run the plugin under the Docker. Let's copy the command and change the path to the plugin. Now let's open the Grafana. By default, the username and the password is admin. Now let's change the password. Let's create a new dashboard. Add a new panel. Optionally, set the title. Under Visualization, type OEE and select the plugin. Below, we also can see data source URL, which is set by default. For the demo, I keep this one. Press Save. And now we can see the plugin, but without the data. Now we can fill the ORN context broker with the random data by using OEE Metric Generator project. Let's navigate to the project and clone it. And open the solution. Under the project properties, we can see the arguments, which we can adjust to generate the random data. So let's run the project. Usually, the process can take a few seconds. Now, let's verify the data in the plugin. Let's refresh the page, and we will see the generated data. Yeah, we have a few ways of calculation, simple and advanced. Let's switch to advanced calculation. In advanced calculation, except for the OEE index, we also have availability, performance, and quality.